Canyoneering today was incredible. We've been coming here every year for 20 years with our kids. I was totally blown away today by a new experience that I didn't even know existed.
Bow and arrow. This one's a little more for the advanced person, confident in their hiking abilities.
Right after you hopped on the trail, the guides took us up to these dinosaur tracks.
As well as some petroglyphs.
Super cool to see. While you're hiking up, there's a ton of scenery.
You have to scramble around a fair amount. It's really great.
You come across an arch that you can walk right up to and stand underneath.
Once you get to the top, it's kind of a scramble down with some gorgeous views of the fins.
And then you have 4 different rappels. So the first one is pretty small, just to get your feet wet.
And then you kind of scramble down to the next one and you walk down this little plateau and all of a sudden you look over the edge and there's just nothing there.
It's a little freaky right away, but as soon as you step off the edge, you're like, I'm so glad I did this. You just have this huge desert sandstone wall that's just so beautiful.
And it was quiet, and it was just me and the rock. I was so grateful to be there just for that moment.
From there, we have one more short rappel, and then the final rappel.
You got the river out in the distance and the slick rock wall in front of you. It's amazing.
You're looking around and you almost forget that you're free hanging off a rope in the middle of this canyon 50 feet off the ground.
Moab is famous for its beautiful red rock, and canyoneering is such a phenomenal way to be able to experience that. You can reach places that you physically cannot reach just hiking. And you see sights that you'd never be able to access without rappelling.
Seeing things that most people don't get to see always feels a bit magical.
It's really fun to be able to work with guests that are kind of nervous to help them overcome their fear.
Something that seems really big and overwhelming is made really easy.
From someone who's maybe dabbled around a little bit in canyoneering to someone who has never touched a rope before, it is an amazing experience.
When we get our kids away from everything else and we just get to have time together as a family, that is priceless. And when they get to just step a little bit outside of their comfort zone, it changes them. They can say, I did something that I have never done before that maybe I thought I could never do. And guaranteed we go home with stories and experiences that we can talk about and laugh about forever.